Welcome to the Hoot and Holla podcast. I'm Candace, known as Dabs of Candy on social media. And to my left, you're right, my best friend.
You want me?
My
Okay,
co-host.
the best friend. All right, that's me.
Yeah,
That's me.
Back up. Not you. Her. Tell the world who you are.
I'm Whitney. I'm with Sparkle Shine on all the things, all the medias.
And today, we got a special guest. Introduce yourself to the peoples.
Hello, people. First of all, I'm glad to be here.
You said that like you in church.
I know.
First of all, give none of the guys.
Yeah, what you said?
I was thinking it sounds like a hostage situation. It's like,
no. I went to church for that one.
Yo, I am Velt, straight from Shannon, Mississippi, host of Influ Game. And I'm glad to, Influ Game. I'm glad to be here with these ladies.
We've been trying to get him here, y'all. It's been some odd months of planning, a few weeks, and we had a lunch, and then we had a few weeks, and then we had a date, and then we didn't have a date, and then we had a date again, and then we're supposed to be here at 2. Somebody got here a little late. And, one car fill up of gas, one stop at the Walmart because I told him to fill up. He thought I was BSing, but I wasn't. He found that out true.
Right.
Yeah. But he here, though.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah, we made it. He up in here.
Yeah. I'm sure you probably add some more claps in the...
No, I'll probably take those out.
He said, fine. Whatever.
Hey, I'm just here. I'm just here.
Today's sponsor, before we get started, is Hint Water. I don't know nothing about it, but she do.
Oh, my God. This stuff, it lives up to its name. It's terrible. I don't want to say it's terrible. Some people might like. Some people obviously like it. But it's like, all right, so I got like the blueberry flavor, and it was like, I walked by a room, and somebody yelled blueberries, like I didn't even like you don't even taste it until it's gone. So it's like somebody whispered it to you while you're drinking it.
You drink it all the way down, like the whole bottle, and then you taste it.
And then it's like, oh, there it is. That little touch, the little hint.
That ain't it.
By
the way, that's just regular.
That was perfect timing, though.
Yeah,
I tell you that. What's the blue? Is the blue? What,
blueberry?
It's called Hint Water, but it was a blueberry flavor. Hint water.
Hint water.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of it.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I regretted it.
Hint water.
I regretted it.
You didn't like it?
I mean, I loved it.
No, I'm serious. Was it good though?
It was all right. I did expect more flavor, but I should have known.
How much you pay for that Hint Water?
Oh, I took it from my sister-in-law's house.
Oh, okay. So it was freebie. Okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
No foul.
Probably would taste better if she'd have bought it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
See, God ain't pleased. Anyway, he come quick, dude. He come quick. He let you get it all the way down, and he said, "Blueberry." He was like, "This ain't hitting on nothing." And you got it all the way down. He said, "Blueberry." He's like, "I don't really like it, but you won't steal that again." You get you fed, man. You get you fed. Speaking of judgment of people, y'all ever be texting and driving and you put your phone down and you finally paying attention and you see somebody texting and driving and you like, see, that's why you over the road right now because you texting and driving. You immediately get like self-righteous and stuff. Or they get over the line. See, that's why your car towed up right now because you over there texting and driving. You've been paying attention to the road. You wouldn't have done that.
I realized that one day and I called Candace and I was like, tell me you do this too. Because I'm like, look, that's why your car beat up. You're right. Why are you swerving all over the road? It's like, I was that 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, it said baby on board. Won't you pay attention?
Yeah.
So basically, they're just not as good as you.
Exactly.
So you prefer them. Hey, don't try to do what I do.
Yeah.
Just do what I say.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Between the mayo and the mustard, as Whitney says. Yeah. Keep it right there. Keep it right
don't
there.
Do that.
Exactly. Like we're better at this thing, y'all. It ain't no fault.
This is a partial like interview, and just part of a potato head episode, which we call potato head episode. Is we just putting stuff together and making an episode.
Okay.
Just like Mr. Potato Head back in the day. Did you have one of them?
No, I did not. But
I didn't have one. I didn't have one either.
Is this a baked potato?
No.
Oh, okay.
Plastic toy.
No, I know. I was saying like the segment you said is.
No, I'm just saying this whole episode is what we call a potato head episode because we putting pieces together.
We don't have like a main topic. We just got like the eyeballs over here, the ear over here. We just slapping it together.
I like the way y'all use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I could order my potato baked. But anyway, we here.
All right.
There was no snacks.
Bless it.
That's not in the budget. We serve snacks at 2.
Oh,
you got here at it was a little late. You missed
it. The cost of being on time.
See what you missed your blessing is what you did.
Or there might be more at the end.
Or
not, because it was never done in the beginning.
Okay.
So tell us about Influ Game Podcast.
Oh man, Influ Game podcast. Basically, man, it's using your influence. I use people everybody has influence.
Yeah.
But I pick a subject and then I try to pick people that be knowledgeable on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically using our influence to make a better impact. Or of course you already influencing somebody.
Right.
But kind of like leading them something positive to think about versus the normal. Well, everybody talks about, gossiping. Or talk about mainstream. So I try to take different subjects and try to make sure somebody learn from it or try to bring a perspective to where like, oh man, I ain't think of it like that.
Yeah.
Basically.
Cool.
So,
and I like that because that was one of the main things that we didn't want to do is talk about the Kardashians and Beyonce.
Yeah,
and
what's happening.
Everybody's talking. This is very
politics, just whatever.
Yeah, most definitely.
And there's a lot of people doing it. And granted, it gets great views, but I just that's not part of my day to day.
Yeah.
To be influenced by that. So therefore I didn't want to talk about it. So are coming up with your topics the hardest part? Or what do you say is the most challenging part of doing a podcast?
The most challenging is like
scheduling.
No.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
Look, it was on the edge. It was on the edge of the tongue. I was like, you said that too quickly. And she was like, scheduling? I was like, no. No, not scheduling. Even once again, I know we had to reschedule a couple of times, but we here. The most challenging part, man, is like I see the whole vision all the way through. And I've been excited. The setup, the shooting, the interviewing, the questions, everything good. And then once I tell the people thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking and sharing, and then we close out the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to go edit, which I'll be excited for a minute, but in my head is already done.
Yeah.
So now I gotta go.
Yeah.
That's probably the only challenging part. Is like,
okay.
It's like, man, like, oh man, it's gonna be dope. I'm like, but I gotta put it together.
Yeah.
In my head is already together.
Yeah, it's all. It looks great.
Oh man, it's gonna be fine.
And then you gotta sit down.
You actually gotta sit down and do it. So I think that's the most challenging part. Really.
I think I'm just speaking for me. I say that the most challenging part for us. It used to be coming up with content, like the things to talk about, and it still has its challenges, but we have found like a workaround on that. Like you experienced it earlier, like we have a note, we go through OneNote, Microsoft OneNote, and we put all our ideas in there. And so like for this, we had a list of things we could have picked from, and I just like picked 2 or 3 and just expound from that and try to keep them relatively about the same, subject matter or along the same lines, just to make sure it's a complete show kind of thing. So making it seem like a complete show, even though it's not, because it's just randomness. It's probably the most challenging part, I feel. Whitney, what do you say is probably the most challenging?
We get the most reactions from that though.
Yeah.
Like people have a short attention span.
Yeah, that's true.
So sitting down and talking about one topic for an hour, however long,
right,
is like on TikTok and stuff, we've gotten a whole lot more views off of all of this,
and I would say
randomness. I also feel like it's because we're just being us.
Yeah,
because that's this is our mind, this list.
Yeah.
I send you random crap like about Vanna White or whatever.
Yeah, because if I had to sit down and think about it, I wouldn't come up with half
Yeah.
these. But through the day, something always like hits
Yeah.
you like,
Oh, yeah.
let me write that
Yeah,
down. That's
yeah.
gonna be
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
You
Our
know?
biggest mistake in the beginning though was I'll remember that. No.
Never.
Oh, yeah. No.
Once the end of the day
Look,
hits,
they don't make these.
No.
They don't make these bodies and minds like they
No.
used to. So
Hey, they go crazy.
they don't. I don't remember
I was about to
stuff,
say,
man.
yeah, I was about to say if you don't write it down, that could have been like your best one.
yeah.
You were
Yeah.
like, man, what was that?
What was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
we also wasted a lot of ideas, and what I mean by that is like we
Oh
worked
my
when we
God.
worked together. We talked a lot,
Yeah.
and we had so many great ideas and funny moments
During the
that
day. Yeah.
nobody will ever know about
Yeah.
because it happened in that moment, and that was just it. And,
Yeah.
and we don't remember it. It don't have the same authenticity if we tried to like rebring it back.
Yeah.
Just because we're in the
Oh,
moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we've wasted, I guess, a lot of ideas too.
Yeah.
In the process.
Yeah.
But the other challenging part I would say is building that social media following and stuff. You can post every day and you can
Man.
still not see the numbers
Yes.
and get the support and
What?
those type of things. But at the same time, we love it enough that doesn't deter us because you got to
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Because it's a crawl. It ain't a run to the top. Some people I've seen like do that and that's great. But
So,
other people it's a little process.
Yeah.
So y'all just been like waiting on like people to come organically.
We
Well, we're
do
posting
push it. I
across
even did like push
everything.
ads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we did get some, subscribe, but it's just not growing at the rate that I would like. But I
Yeah.
don't know if that's naturally how it happens or not. But
Let's see.
But we're across everything. We're on Instagram, Facebook,
yeah,
TikTok, Snapchat, like everything.
So have y'all ever looked up like different podcast groups?
No.
Meaning,
Like
like the Facebook groups.
oh,
well,
okay.
Not only that, but
Yeah,
like,
I haven't really messed with it.
Googling probably seeing like podcast groups and
Be that person in the comments that just plugging their stuff all the time.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Whoever that is, don't do that. That is not the way.
You ever seen that?
Yes, I
That's
see.
what like this person's got a sickness or something like that, and they put it in there, check out, like, oh, I feel so sorry about this. Sorry you going through that. Hey, check out my podcast.
Oh, yeah, check out my podcast.
It's
You
like,
you might learn something. Too,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Maybe
Make
it's
you
a
laugh.
uplift you while you're
Yeah,
going through
don't
that.
do
What?
that No.
You just made me mad because I
Oh,
saw that.
Okay, yeah, but no, I was just thinking like nowadays, I think like doing the simple things is like the way to go, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people I think I subscribed was like of course through guests, but some I think came organically. Like I go look up different podcasts, like watch a couple of them. And I was like, oh man, I really like them. And I like follow them. And I just like then actually comment and stuff like that, which takes time.
Yeah.
I whatnot. But
Yeah.
y'all gang. So if y'all was like I don't know, pick a day or something like that, and just do that. Actually, like, genuinely finding others.
Yeah.
I mean that I can really watch them and whatnot. So when y'all be commenting, being yourselves, then somebody else will be like, oh man, they funny. I'm like, oh, what they do?
Yeah.
And they go click on yours.
I've been doing that on TikTok a lot, interacting as us. But I haven't done it as much on like Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff.
TikTok's pretty good.
That's my, that is my what they call it.
Achilles heel.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure if it was right, so I didn't say it.
You're
It's all
welcome.
good.
I got you.
It's like I'm not big on social media. Like I scroll through, get my little entertainment, get my laugh, go down that wormhole of videos, and that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah. So part of it's my fault. Speaking of wormhole of videos, do y'all have a particular video or types of videos that you just you can just sit there and scroll through and watch all of them, all whatever 1,000 is?
He's looking at me like it's a bad thing.
Who, me?
He's looking like, who got that
He's
kind
like,
of
what
time?
you talking about?
No.
So like for me, I like the rug cleaning videos.
Yes,
Oh,
love the
man.
rug cleaning videos.
Pressure.
Pressure washing.
Have y'all ever seen where they what is it? Mentos. You know the Mentos candies?
Yeah.
They'll have a bunch of they'll probably like dig a hole and pour a whole bunch of drinks in there, and drop some Mentos in there. There's like a big foam.
I haven't seen that.
No.
Like
I mean, I know that happens.
Yeah,
I know
we know about
that.
Yeah.
You know that's done, but I never seen where somebody did like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like
somebody
had a project like that in school or something, and did it. So that's first.
Oh no, they have like it's a wormhole. Of videos of them. And
just
like,
putting it in.
Oh man, then it's like
put it in the toilet and see what happens.
clear out that clog real quick.
I don't know if this one considered a one that like a simple. So basically, it was this big swole buff dude, right? He was on the beach, and he was washing his hair out, and like every time he tried to wash it out, it was somebody on the top. So it was like, hey, y'all seen that?
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that.
Oh man, when I say like, I know it's an oldie, but man, I can laugh at that. I mean, 24/7. Because every time he think he finished, he'll add some more.
And he's like,
what's going on? But other than that, the Mentos one, I get caught up with people creating things out of nothing. If that makes sense.
I have something I guess similar. Like they do make the miniature stuff, like a miniature hamburger or a miniature oven or the miniature stuff. Like I be going down the wormhole on that. It's like that is so cute.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nice.
It's not functional, but it looks cool,
and it's got buttons on it too.
I can see
that. I do the painting restorations, like the old school paintings where they're like just using the little swab
and cleaning.
Those. Oh, it's so cool.
like ancient old type stuff and they're restored. Okay.
And then
that's cool.
And then the cookie decorating. The sugar cookies, where they use the royal icing. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I could go to sleep.
Yes, I don't be want to watch the food stuff.
It makes me happy.
I do like to watch the ones. I'm sorry. When your people are cooking and they don't put no season on stuff.
Oh my God.
And,
oh my God. Oh my God.
And then it be like a black person like commentating. I was like, you like they don't wash like when people they don't wash the chicken, they just throw it in. I seen one with just the frozen chicken wings and just threw them in the pan. They put them in the oven. And her son was like, why they got so much liquid around them? Because they were frozen. And then she just took them out and put them in a bowl and just put barbecue sauce on it.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that.
Like she done really did something. Like I'm sure that they cooked through, but it's just the presentation is awful.
Oh yeah, she put it back in the oven after she put the barbecue sauce on it.
It's like that don't even. That. Why would you do that?
I still can't get past. There's a mom and a son, and the son records and the mom cooks.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
It is so bad. And I can't tell if she's serious or not.
I think I don't know.
Because she sits down and eats it, no matter how bad it is.
I think she may be serious. And he's like, this is awful.
I'm like, it has to be a joke.
That's why he was asking, like, why
Bless
is so
his
much
heart.
liquid
like
on it?
Did you watch the one where she boiled hamburgers?
I didn't see that one.
I don't think I
Oh my God.
Yeah, she ain't the only one out there.
She made the
hamburgers.
And she had the water boiling and she just dropped patties in and let it. And she called it Waterburger, and he's like, Waterburger?
I thought it was Whataburger.
You got it
like,
mixed up.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
She's the originator.
God, it was horrible.
But yeah, it be some other cooks on there, not just your people, but they kind of like. It's like the running joke. I'm sorry to tell you.
No. No. Remind me to show y'all my spice cabinet before y'all.
Yeah, she season her food. She do. She do. She season her food. That's all the reason we freeze and I eat over here.
I wasn't here on time, so therefore I wouldn't know.
He
missed the potato.
I missed it. Okay. But she gonna show me the cabinet though. This is what you could have had.
So, Ro, what made you start a podcast? Like, of all the things you could have did with your life, what you do that for?
Man, I knew I would at some point. I don't know. I don't like to go. I don't like to do what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
So that's what took so long. But other than that, I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I want to make sure that it was my way and authentic. And I don't know. I like entertaining, so I knew it was coming sooner or later. I know it's coming sooner or later.
Because you's a character.
Oh man, stop it. But
y'all just don't know.
Oh, chill out.
Y'all just don't know.
But yeah, man, I like entertaining. I like make people laugh, smile too.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was coming.
Okay.
Yeah, it was coming.
Because we went to the Mexican restaurant, y'all. And talk,
Oh,
so we
wow.
could talk and
God.
kind of get acquainted, you know.
yeah.
Because I knew of Ro, but I've never like just sit down and had a conversation with him, you know,
Yeah.
just been in passing. He been to our church,
Yeah,
doing some stuff for us, and you know, just in passing.
yeah.
It's my first time meeting him.
Yeah. So just to get real acquainted, we went to the Mexican restaurant, and yeah, it was
Like-
a good
It was
time,
an,
guys.
it's an
Yeah, we like-
adventure.
We like you got put out. Basically.
Yeah, but
But I'm like we was cutting up maybe an hour straight,
yeah.
and I can't.
I don't know what we
I
talked
was-
about.
Yeah,
we
but I
talked
would say
about
it
a
was-
bunch of different things, but
Yeah.
I don't remember what all of us talked
I know
about.
the blue iguana.
I remember what
Oh,
all the
chill out.
waiter talked about.
chill out. Yeah,
He
so
wanted- yeah, the waiter was trying to show Whitney his iguana.
don't do it. Don't do it. So before I got there with Mr. the waiter, before I got there, it's like it was a good time going on. So as soon as I show up, he was like, "Oh, buddy, you lucky, huh?" I said, "Oh,
Look, come over there, tap your shoulder. It's gonna be a good night tonight.
lucky." I was like, "Oh, no. That ain't what it is. You still have a chance."
Right.
Don't be
And Whitney
Joey.
had to ask, "You got a tattoo of iguana, don't you?" She's like, "Yep." I said,
Yeah.
"Don't ask him where it's at.
Oh,
Please
man.
don't ask him where it's at."
You did. But yeah, as soon as I showed up, the service kind of it went from a 10 probably about a 7.5. Other than that,
He was in his chair. He went to a whole nother table.
we
He
went to a
didn't
whole other table.
have to
but-
come over to mess with us no
Yeah,
more.
man.
No, he was
You
done.
messed him up.
Yeah,
He messed
it
up his
did.
game.
It was kinda-
For real.
Once again, I think everybody used cards again, so he got everybody's names.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
She paid cash.
Oh yeah.
Cause she was like, "I don't want to know my name. I'm paying cash."
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Always
wish I
come
would've done that
prepared.
one time. Anyway,
Okay.
that's a subject for a different day.
What you said?
Bro was like, is it like this everywhere y'all go? Yeah.
Yeah, we just have,
Not
you
that
know,
crazy.
we
We had some fans to
It
stop
happens.
by. Some fans to stop by. We was witnessing history.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Hey
did.
man, it was a lot went on.
Yeah,
Within that hour, man.
We're not gonna say what it was, but
They gonna
anyway.
say what they gonna say what it was. But yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good time.
Speaking of laughter,
Mhm.
so I know for us when we're doing this, there's a lot of things that happen sometimes on camera, but a lot of times off camera
Yeah.
that are just hilarious and funny. What is something that has happened behind the scenes of you doing the podcast
Uh-huh.
that just no matter when you think about it, it's hilarious. It's still funny.
Trying to think.
Or do you have any moments?
I don't think so, really, because I've learned that I always like kind of like let it roll, period.
Mm,
And like it's been time. It only took about once or twice
yeah,
to where like something happened, and I was like, why was I not rolling?
yeah.
So now,
So what?
Yeah.
So what happened? What is something that's happened on camera then that was not really planned? You know.
that wasn't really playing. No, so something just hilarious, right? It
Okay.
might not be,
Yeah, yeah.
Might not be that funny, but the latest one I did, where I had Walker, Chris Walker. I had Hemi the barber. Then I had Vance Buchanan, right?
Mhm.
And then so as you telling the story, or whatnot,
Yeah.
you figuring out more about each other
Right.
Mhm.
or whatnot. So are y'all familiar with the 5 Heartbeats? The movie?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You thought she wasn't gonna know that?
No, I don't know if she was saying yes, asking to keep the story going.
No, I
No,
know.
no, she knows.
Underestimation.
You may.
She almost got her NAACP card. She got 2 more
word.
classes.
Okay. All
It's
right,
on the way.
So y'all remember? So while I was on there, Hemi, the barber.
Mhm.
So we was discussing different stuff. He didn't know. So he didn't know. Chris Walker was also into like physical health or something like that.
Mhm.
And he said he had to keep it together because like that was his first time hearing it, and then we happened to be on air. Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, that was the time to display it, right?" Yeah. So when the camera cut off, he was like, "Hey, man," he said, "I like that flash moment that you pulled. You know when flash." He was like, "Oh, yeah." What's called? He was like, "I like that flash moment that you pulled." Because he said, "Man, it took everything to keep it together because you wanted to put it out then." Yeah. So then later on, he had to hold it together again because when we were discussing something about like eating noodles at school or something, and I told Vance, I was like, "Yeah, I used to cut hair when I was in school," and Chris didn't know. So Chris was like, "Man, bro, you cut hair? You ain't tell us that." And I was like, "Yeah." And then he looked again, and he was like, "Oh, there was another flash moment." And I was like, and I was like, it's lonely at the top. But yeah, I was about to say, if you go back and watch that episode, like whenever we mentioned Flash, and I said lonely at the top, it's kind of like an insider if you to call it or whatnot though. But man, I don't know, it tickles me every time I see it. And we were like,
I got you.
He was like, man.
So now that's something you can add and just throw that in. That people that watch you, they know when they see it.
Yeah. Flash moment. Yeah, but he's like, I like the way you just threw that in there. That was a flash moment.
You had mentioned something about noodles and stuff like that. What is there a weird food combination that any of y'all have that you were surprised went well together? And it's like, okay, I wasn't sure about that. Nah, I kind of like that now.
I'm thinking.
By the way, I ain't got one.
I
didn't think about my own question. I'm sorry.
No,
happens.
Man,
I don't do.
Weird combination.
I know people that do weird things. Like,
okay, so name that then.
Like, my sister-in-law likes mustard on her pizza.
What?
Like, it's weird, but she loves it.
I got a cousin that does ranch dressing on her spaghetti.
Yeah.
I would say, is that pizza a hamburger pizza?
No, it's usually like pepperoni or whatever. Like she does all pizza all the way across.
And it don't matter what's on that crust. She gonna put it on there.
Yeah.
It's like something's missing. Hold on.
Mustard stand
her
purse.
Get the mustard. No, surprisingly no.
No, okay.
She got a Heinz endorsement.
Yeah, I know some. I know some folks stay with hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
So hot sauce so is that like normalized? Like you can carry hot sauce, but you may not carry no mustard around.
Yeah.
No? What's the difference?
Well, this is okay. As a person that partakes in hot sauce and comes from a family that partakes in hot sauce.
She had her own hot sauce at work. We kept up there.
I sure did.
Yeah.
You're not gonna skip it. It just takes things to another level. If it's a little bland or something like that, they just add a little something to it. Because you can't just put ketchup on anything or mustard on anything. But you can put hot sauce pretty much on anything.
Yeah.
People put it on their eggs and stuff like that.
You rock with hot sauce?
Not like her.
What do you put hot sauce on? What do you put hot sauce on?
It's according to what I'm in the mood for. Like black eyed peas or just like randomness.
Oh, I do.
I like to mix hot sauce and butter and make my own like buffalo sauce. Yeah, stuff like that.
That's not weird though.
Yeah, it's not weird.
I do put ketchup on my black eyed peas though.
I put ranch and Worcestershire sauce on mine.
Do you mash your black eyed peas and cornbread together?
No, and I don't do that little with the hand either. I'm not doing that. I ain't that country. Never, ever will I ever do that.
Ever.
That's why they make forks and spoons and stuff. I'm not gonna do the claw with the bread.
What you said. So
I'm not doing that.
So if say for instance you was camping, somebody left the utensils at the house, how you rocking out?
I have utility utensils.
You
in
ever
my
had
purse.
that bag of chips and at the end there's a few crumbs and you turn that junk up? If there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna figure it out.
I got like Swiss Army utensils in my purse.
Oh yeah,
so you prepared.
Like
I think you was a Girl Scout in a former life.
Oh.
I swear, I think he was a Girl Scout in a former life. I do.
I'm always prepared.
You weren't part of Girl Scout.
I was till I was a brownie. I didn't make it very far.
I don't know.
Brownie,
like the
level?
second year.
What level was brownie?
Like Daisy and brownie. So I made it like
okay. You quit
2 levels.
early in the game.
Yeah.
How many levels are there?
My mama got sick of it.
They said there was gonna be free cookies. I'm out.
Yeah.
The second year I ain't seen no cookies.
How many levels are there?
I was a Boy Scout for a while.
How you swing that?
You don't. The things I've done in my life.
I mean, you good guy.
My brother was a Boy Scout. I went to all the meetings. I did all the things.
You learned the things too.
Yeah,
huh?
I did all the
how to
things.
do all the knots and
I did all of it with him.
I guess
They just accepted me as their own.
Oh, so you was actually there. He didn't come back and show you.
No, I was actually there.
You was
yeah.
actually there. Okay.
No, I didn't get any badges or anything, but I was there. I even got to do the derby, the fun part.
You should have had a reality show when you was a child.
Man, I could write a book.
Okay, you need to.
Still can.
Just do that. Speaking of reality show, see how I did it?
That's real nice.
If you had a reality show, what would you call it? If somebody followed you around, your reality show about your life, what would you call your reality show?
Oh, easy. Roast show.
Roast show.
The roast show?
No, like, what's crazy is when I was in college, I had got like mass communication student. I don't know if it was year, month, what semester, but we had to put together
A week.
Hour,
Hey,
minute, second.
Yeah. So we had to put this project together, and I put it, and I think we had to put like a show together, and I called it the roast show, and like I don't know, it stuck with a lot of folks. No, like I came up with a theme song, recorded it, added it, shot it. I like it was. Man,
That's cool.
I had everybody like singing like the roast show.
That's cool.
Now that I think about it, I need to probably call and try to figure out what I did with that.
Hey,
Man.
pull that down.
Yeah.
Whitney, what would you call yours?
Oh God, Hot Mess Express. I don't know. I don't know because I sure ain't got it together.
That sound like a good country song. Hot Mess Express.
Oh yeah,
Okay. All right. Write that one down.
All right.
Was it off the top of the
that
dome?
was for free. He ain't gonna
Yeah.
charge you for that.
Was it on top of the dome?
Yeah.
You just thought it up?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you ever thought about writing? No, she laughing.
I might have.
This is why I love bro.
dabbled.
We'll be talking about something. He'll say, "You ever thought about doing that?"
Hey.
That may be in your past. Like,
Next.
he's somebody. You ever thought about being a comedian? I'm like, bro, I'm a situation comedian.
Yeah.
You know, he said, so improv. I was like,
Yeah.
I guess so, bro.
You know they be doing some improv shows.
Yeah.
I think I told you last time, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
y'all need to at least go check out one or two.
Where at?
I think they be having that
Like around here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know they had that.
So I think mine would be called, and my dad kind of helped with this one, a little dabba do you. So
Dabba-do-ya.
you know, play off of
That go hard,
the
though.
last name. You
A
know,
little dabba do you.
Yeah.
You come on right after the Christians. Is it the Christians? Is that the name of the show?
The Christies.
The Christies?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the Christians.
God.
I can see that.
Don't go to prison though.
Get a dab.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Get a dabber. What you say to call again? I'm sorry.
A little dabba do you.
A little dabber do you.
Dabba
Hey
do
man,
you.
a little dabber do you. You need to do. That's your tag. That's your tag. Now when I see you, I'm like, little dabber do you.
My dad created that for real.
Hey.
Because for those who don't know, my dad's a preacher, so when he be up in the pulpit and if they get him to MC or something like that, so he be cracking jokes too, because that's where I get it from. And he'll say, "Look, you know me, a little dabba do you know, kind of thing." Like,
oh, hey, that's nice.
So everybody, sometimes people call him a little dabba do you
Yeah.
when they see him just because of that. So yeah, that would definitely be the name. Gotta do it.
They go hard.
But you said something about a theme song. If you could get any famous person to do your theme song, for your roast show, who would it be? Any famous singer to do?
You only got one person.
Name two if you want.
Oh, I get two.
Yeah. Okay, top three.
Whatever you want.
Oh, top three.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
It's your show. Go ahead.
Most definitely, Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
T-Pain.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And Zach Brown Band. I know that was random.
Yeah, you just threw him in there.
Yeah.
You just like curveball.
I like Zach Brown Band. They be harmonizing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whitney, who would be your
my man?
artist? You can do top three as well.
My man of the hour right now.
I already know what you're finna say. Go ahead.
He swims, boy. He swims.
Yeah. Old Teddy.
Old Teddy.
Pentagram.
No, not Teddy P. Not Teddy P. not Teddy P.
You said you almost had a car.
Teddy swims.
Teddy swims. Yeah.
Yeah. He can sing all of it. I don't need anybody else. He
No,
can sing all of
it.
it.
It's just the number one. Just,
Look,
you know.
Let's mix Teddy Swims and Post Malone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That'd be interesting.
That could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
I don't know what my answer would be because I told you I'm thinking about my answers when I make the questions. So
Right.
probably I don't know.
A little dab.
I know. I think I know who it would be. Hold on 1 second.
1 second.
Can we?
Because it left me. Is what
can
happened.
we insert Jeopardy music here?
Yeah, because I'm thinking.
And we're thinking.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute.
She gonna get it. What song did they sing? Because you fixing to Google something.
I don't know, woman. Give me a second.
Bell Biv.
Okay, sorry.
Bell Biv and
I got it back. PJ Ward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was singing about that. So
yeah.
I can. What song did you hear first of PJ to be like turn you to a fan?
I don't know. Cause I'm always like the artists that are not like mainstream, that are real popular. Like when I saw Teddy Swims, it was like through Facebook. You know, like he wasn't as big as he is now. But I like when artists are there because they're hungry. So it's that's the best. Some of the best music they've ever created. Yeah, it's genuine. It's authentic, and a lot of them get mainstream and they're still able to maintain that. But some don't. They have to change to whatever the record label has in plan for them or whatever. But I don't remember what. But I just like his vibe is kind of old school. He's a church kid too, So. And just I just like the live instrumentation and he can sing, and the people that he collabs with are people I like too. So I just can't remember what the first song was that I heard from him though, but I like him.
What song you rocking with right now?
I don't know. He got a new album and I haven't listened to it.
Okay. So
probably whatever that's on now. It's gonna be the next one.
What song you rocking with? What's your favorite song by Teddy right now?
Let me see.
Let me
tell you the name of it. I've been listening to it all day.
Well, see, I didn't know we could go to the phone. I would have went to mine.
You just had your phone out 5 seconds ago.
Because I was supposed to know that off the top of my head. So
his new album, Some Things I'll Never Know. That song is like I like sad stuff. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, that song gets you in your feels.
Yeah, she tried to
and Lose Control is good. No, I told you turn it off because I didn't want to be sitting in here crying.
But you know what? I love music.
I like stuff that makes you feel.
Outside of being creative, music is like number 2 on the list. Well, it's actually number 1. Creative is number 2. But anyway, and it still goes together. But music can create a scenery, a time and space where you heard this song, an emotion comes out. It just changes your mood. It can do a lot of things. It's universal. You know what I'm saying? If it touches me, more than likely if I play for her or play for you, it's gonna touch y'all. Nothing else does that.
It's
but
spiritual.
Music, so.
It's spiritual.
Yeah.
I've told you my theory on it.
Yeah.
Ro hadn't listened to the podcast, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Chill. We do this on air.
We're supposed to be being us.
Most definitely.